this technique of making a butt joint, that is when one board dies 90 degrees into another, sort of a simple face to end joint here, is called the glue end screw. So to do this, I'm going to need my glue. I'm going to need something to drill and countersink a hole, which can be either a drill bit and a countersink bit. In this case, I have this little combo drill and countersink bit. That's really nice. Loaded into a drill, and then a driver with in this case, a Phillips head screw, which is the wood screws I'm going to be using. I've picked these 3 inch and 5/8 dark. They're called drywall screws, but they work in wood, from the consumables bin. I picked this length because it's enough to go through the one piece and substantially into the other. So I'm going to start with the glue. Again, just gluing up the edge of one part. The reason that we glue end screw is, in this case, that it's an extremely strong joint, and the one reinforces the other. So I'm going to use the squareness of the table, kind of press these into place, and then do my best to stand it up like that. And then now I'm going to clamp it before I drill, because I really need them held firmly in place when I drill these pilot holes to put the screws in. Trying not to mess up my alignment, tweaking it like this, keeping the seam straight with my hands if I need to, but I kept it pretty straight because I'm awesome. All right, now I'm just going to take my drill and countersink bit and go in, doing my advance and retreat method. Until I get all the way in and provide a nice countersink for the screw. Do it on this one now. You don't really need to use the drill press, even when you need 90-degree holes like this, because it's short enough that your eyeballing it should be steady enough to work. If you want to be nicer about it than I am being right now, you can mark your holes where they go. Always smart. Measure twice, cut once. So there you see my 3 pre-drilled countersunk holes on the part that is already glued. And now it should be really easy to get these screws in with a driver. It's going to go in until they click. And screwing these all the way in will have the effect of really pulling the materials together, making that glue joint extremely strong. And I can see it squeezing out. Fun little side effect as I do that. And like the brad glue joint, you can see the squeeze out there, you can unclamp this right away and it's good to go. Don't put any sort of force or bending on it for a day, but you can work with this.